Okay. I did something. Cool. Right. He doesn't have an alibi. Does Donald have a motive? Okay. Right, so we return to the crime scene and we'll figure this out, I guess.
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't asked Jap to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree, without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars. Bon, I think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Let us try and imagine the scene. The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Advance.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6. Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code. They keep walking. Then she removes her belt.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Okay. I guess there you have it. That's what happened to poor Betty.
Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser. But by signing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
Okay. Do we have anything else? Okay, we don't have anything else. Go back to London, I guess. I'm still thinking there's something with those stockings, man. Like, both ladies had new pairs of stockings.
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
I'm coming, Poirot. According to the guide, the next train departs shortly.
Huh. I can't quite pin it, but
Right, back.
there's got to be something going on with that. Betty also had a
Jap has
letter.
decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling. Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC. Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard. No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Okay. Let's see.
Hello, chap. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
Okay.
Daily Flicker, July 30, 1935. ABC affair, no progress. The alphabet murderer is still on the run. Ever since the police found the connection between the Bexhill and Andover affairs, the inquiry has barely progressed. In this issue, we are publishing provocative letters sent by the killer to Hercule Poirot. Unfortunately, they have not yet helped to find him. Daily Flicker, July the 26th, 1935. The Bexhill Horror. Young maid strangled on the beach. Killer struck at midnight. Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Hastings' order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Okay. I'll let you pack them.
All the same, it really is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess. Voila. It only took a minute.
Poirot, you were right. I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning. After the murder.
But why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
Okay.
It is not a good time. I do not need to make a telephone call at the moment.
I thought we needed to look at the letters, though. Do we not?
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Miss Hastings tore the envelope.
Ah, I see. I needed to go pick it up.
Right, let us compare this new letter with the second one. Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, this I is weird. Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Are they going to be exactly the same again?
The W is not printed properly. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Why does the murder warn us so late? Ah.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard. Poirot, the telephone. It must be Jap.
Alright.
I have some news from Churchill. Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea. He collected antiques.
Are you going there?
Yes, let's meet on the train.
Interesting. Because both ladies had something up with their throat as well. So could he be the missing link? But then what about the stockings? I'm still not letting that go. Like, I watched enough Murder, She Wrote to know it's always the little things. It's always the little things, guys.
The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
You go, my friends. I will come soon.
Alright.
Jab has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
Ah, a key. Oh, many keys. Is there something on the front, then? Wait, one key's missing. How do I...
It is pointless.
Oh. Well, one key was missing. Hey.
An Oriental dragon.
Yeah.
It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
I want to say I've seen that before. I want to say I've seen that on a pocket watch before, too. I'm a little bit of a specialist on dragons, guys. Hello? The...
A signet ring, very probably with the Clark family's coat of arms.
Okay, what am I missing on the wallet then? Where does the button fasten to?
Nothing appears to be missing from this wallet.
Okay, cool. Did that finally do it then for you? Cool. We can move on then? Let's check the body. Well, we have another of the manuals, and if I know anything about it, it's open to oh!
An ABC guide.
Yep.
The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time. Sir Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional murder. The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush. Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
Interesting. I guess we need to go up this way then.
This place is very calming. The site is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Does look like it's very pretty.
I'm not going to leave now. I still have some clues to find.
You do? Like what? Is it the bush? Ah, it is
The
the
body
bush.
is just in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
Was that it? Was that all I missed? I would imagine that was probably it. Feels like I got everything else.
I'm not going to leave now. I still have some clues to find.
Like what?
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay, is that all I needed then? Yeah.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut his throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
All right. There we go. So yeah, no, he didn't see who got him.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing. The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
This time, theft may have been the motive for the crime.
Theft? But we found a wallet full of banknotes on the body and a watch worth at least £50.
Certes. I had forgotten these details. So we can exclude the theory of theft. Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Victim's brother. Okay. Well, I'm glad it doesn't let me leave a place until I've found everything that I need, because I will do that. And a lot of adventure games,
To be honest,
I get lost
this
in
inspector
that.
seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No thank you, mademoiselle. I find it hard to digest. It is now the right time. There is something very viril about him.
I don't know what that word means.
There is something very viril about him. Franklin Clark is an adventurer, the sort of man that women like. There is something elegant about her.
She has a dragon pin.
She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
Hey, you leave dragons alone, Mr. Poirot.
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clark.
My brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
And did people of the village know Sir Carmichael's habits?
I don't know. It's possible.
What were you doing last night?
After dinner, I went to my bedroom. At 11 in the evening, the telephone rang. It was the police. I went to look for my brother.
Was it a dark night?
It was a new moon. I took a lantern.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Okay.
Miss Clark.
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
Okay.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming. It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic. Dragon, dragon, dragon. Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collections theme. A turtle.
Yes.
A tiger.
A tiger. Interesting.
A crane?
Ah. Are these the Chinese kung fu styles? No, turtle isn't one of... Well, is turtle
A
one of them?
dragon.
I don't remember all of them. I know tiger, crane, and dragon are definitely, like, kung fu styles, but I don't know about turtle.
Comside's private collection. Purchases since 1920. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection. I'm not going to leave now. Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
Yes, we have. Oh! Hold on. Didn't realize I needed to pay attention to so much.
A turtle. A tiger.
Okay. Okay, and then I had the dragon and crane right, I believe.
A dragon.
Yeah. Alright. Alright.
The cardinal points. This book could maybe help me. Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, And out of respect, all the others are turned towards.
Right. So, dragon blue, crane red, tiger white, turtle midnight blue.
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
Come on. I don't know what I'm doing though. Red at the top, blue on the left, white on the right, and navy on the bottom. Ah.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
pretty sure the tiger was facing this way, though. Alright, guys. I'll be back once I figure this puzzle out, because we've been at this for a little while, so... when I figure it out, I will... start the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And just remember, everything blue is awesome. Rika signing out.